After a big win here last night at the Garden, the Celtics kind of have a day off after beating Detroit last night, and tomorrow they head to Philadelphia. Check. Take that again. After a big win over Detroit last night here at the Garden, the Celtics kind of take it easy today before heading to Philadelphia. We're down here along with the affiliates of Sports Channel hanging out with the Celtics as they practice rather lightly in a very cold Garden. Practice is not always this light for the Boston Celtics, but after a big win last night here at the Garden over Detroit, the Celtics take it easy and kind of enjoy a day in between before heading to Philadelphia and facing the Sixers tomorrow night. For Harper Sports Talk, I'm Jay Harper, live at the Garden. Take two. For Harper Sports Talk, I'm Jay Harper, live at the Garden.
Thought about Philadelphia.
Well, Philadelphia's still playing very well without Barkley. I think everybody on that team has definitely raised their level to play up another level. And they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. So we're going to have a tough ball game in our hands. We got to come out and play the same way we played last night for 48 minutes. Good, tough defense, rebounding, loose balls, and have a lot of patience on the offensive end. I feel like if we do that, we'll be in good shape.
Aside from the win and ending the losing streak, what was there about the game from your perspective that was also good? Not just the win, but the way it was accomplished?
Well, first of all, the intensity I thought was very good. We was able to sustain that for 48 minutes, where we have a tendency to have lapses in that area. Also, I liked our defensive effort that we did on them. You know, when we really need some big stops, I feel like our defense rose to the occasion. And I think that was most impressive about last night's win was the defense, especially against a very good defense ball club like Detroit, which they are known for defense.
Chief, in that fourth period, any particular thing triggered that? But like a 10, it was like 83-82. And then was there any one thing? Was it Walker, McHale, and Edwards? Remember that Amos had a layup? Was that?
Well, I felt like a series of things. Blocked by Kevin, blocked by myself. Joe made a big defensive play, helped out on a pick and roll and made Isaiah turn the ball over, came over the big steal there. So it was a series of things, you know, that really got things going in our direction. But like I said, it just goes back to the defense. I feel like defense created a lot of our offense for us last night.
It's a better team when the defense does creating the offense.
Without a doubt, because everything is a lot easier. You know, we're not working as hard, you know, for our points. Getting a lot of easy stuff. We don't have to grind it out against a set defense, which is very difficult to score against. Even though I think we got great scores on this ball club, it makes things a lot easier for everybody involved when you're able to create turnovers and get the rebounds and able to run and not give the defense time to set up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shoot that. Let you on out of here. Just your.
Jack, I said hello to you.
You going to come with us, Robert? You got to do a thing for sports.
Yeah. I
Get
got
this-
that shower. You want to do it now?
Get out of the way right now.
Okay. 1 sec.
Just you're watching your chief, Robert Parish, watching Harper Sports Talk on CTV.
Was it Harper?
Harper's Sports Talk, CTV.
Hi, this is Robert Parish, the chief, watching Harper Sports Talk. Hi.
Jay Harper along with Jeff Scully at the Boston Garden. Jeff, after watching the Celtics practice, your thoughts on their chances of winning it all this year?
Geez, they're awesome, but not having seen anybody else practice, I don't know. I didn't think these guys were going at it too hard today. But you know, with the big game last night and the big game tomorrow, you know, they probably want to take it easy a little bit today.
Well, entertaining all these fine folks here, us from Continental Cable and everyone else affiliated with Sports Channel. Kind of a light duty day and just kind of hanging out, shooting around. Kind of interesting to see how the big boys, you know, can take a day off and still be prepped for Friday night's game, which I'm sure they will be.
Talk about big boys walking next to these guys. Robert Parish is about 17 feet tall, and Kevin McHale and all the other guys, boy, they're huge. And it's fun just to be out here on the parquet floor and just taking a look at it and just being all part of the Celtic mystique a little bit. I know these guys probably don't give a hoot about us being down here, but it's a big thrill for a lot of small town boys from Maine.
Someday this will be a regular thing for me. But Jeff, taking a foul shot, just being a part of it all and getting a feel for the Garden, and some of these players are real good personalities.
Sure they are, sure they are. And look what happens afterwards. Tommy Heinsohn's out here, and he just had the crowd rolling a little bit earlier, talking about walking the Celtics through the practice. And, you know, he's an old Celtic from way back, and you know, even though he left for a while, he's back now broadcasting for Sports Channel, and that can be seen on Channel 15 on Continental Cablevision in Saco and Old Orchard. And you know, it's a lot of fun, and these guys are personalities. They are entertainers, and that's what they do, and they have a lot of fun doing it. But it's a serious job. You can tell by the way they go at it, even in practice, walking through. At this point, walking through the Philadelphia 76ers defense and offense, just trying to get a feel for how they're going to handle them tomorrow night.
It's quite amazing to think we're standing here at midcourt, all the banners up above us here, the 16 World Championships, and Sunday afternoon they'll be back here, Super Bowl Sunday, to host the Los Angeles Lakers, whom they battled many times in the finals. It's just amazing to be here and be a part of it all.
I think it's a great opportunity if you ever have a chance, if you've never been to the Garden, you walk in and you can just feel the history in here. It's amazing. You look up at the banners up above us and for the Bruins and the Celtics and look at some of the figures around and some of the photographs hanging on the wall all around and good grief. You can feel the years. You can feel Magic and Kareem walking up and running up and down this court. Well, with Kareem walking up and down the court, but it's a great feeling to you know, just to be here and just to be part of the Garden.
Especially to be at this level, because usually we're up there at the top of the rafters when we come to see these games, and to be down here and talk to the players is quite amazing.
That's right. Up in the rafters behind a post usually is the way people from Maine usually get their tickets. But you know, when you charge them, that's what you get. But it's just fun just to wander around and talk to these guys and you know, just find out that they're real human beings and sort of dispel the mystique from the TV, you know, because these guys look so good on TV and they are real good. You can just tell that they're just, you know, some of the top athletes in the world, and it's great to be here, I think.
Sure is, and I just want to thank Diane Angis of Continental Cable for making this possible for us today to come down. Mark Cantor, our cameraman, Jeff Scully, and myself. It's just been a wonderful morning so far. We're getting a little hungry, so we're going to go in and have dinner with the Celtics and some of the other media.